let's go ahead and get started here. Let's get started. We're just gonna run through this and just see where we're at, and then we'll practice as we go.
Level 15.
At least we've got a fun list to work through. I am way past reality. This will at least be a good one to start with. I was also considering butterfly. How could you ever think that was 14 back in the day?
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
Yeah, isn't that a mood? What's up, Regen? At least Queen Car is one of the better ones. There's definitely been some where I'm just like, I do not want to listen to this. Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up myself, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad I didn't have to bring that one up.
Level 15. Level 17.
Well, probably whatever's next on the list. Yeah, happy not 20th November. But you have to remember, I don't play Bomani anymore anyway, so... So it's kind of useless for me as a date. Good song, though. such a hard 17 too. It still has a lot going on for that BPM.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
I look at the difficulty difference between this and, like, say, what, 11? Yeah, like 11 has an S17, right? If I remember right. Yeah. Yeah, the song. Something like that. Like, the difference between hard and easy ones in this range is hilariously staggering.
I would say this is neat. Like, reality exists.
Reality does exist, but that should realistically already be 18. And I'm surprised it's already not.
Level 17, level 19.
Where's my delete button? Did you not already look at the song list?
I did, but I didn't pay attention. You should have played this for RT in Japan so they could comment for that.
Nah, I didn't want to talk about that. I didn't really want to talk about that. I don't like this chart. This one I don't mind talking about here, but I don't need you, Guy and Kino, to have to talk about it. Just since I barely make charts these days. Where's my 667 EXE? I want it wrong.
Is it 666 now?
No, it's 800 exactly. I want my 667 and 776 back.
Absolutely perfect!
At least those were funny. And unintentional, but funny.
Next stage.
God, I hate this chart. Maybe I should make it more powerful. That doesn't suck.
I would say just fix the music, it's just some execution.
It's 2014 me. I don't like 2014 me.
I like 2014.
Well, that's
I like most of the versions.
most version. Good. Nice to say.
Oh, there are probably early versions I wouldn't like, but I wouldn't know.
Level 19, level 20.
That was off. That was off on my timing there.
Nice wiggle.
Should have gotten one bad one out of that.
Absolutely perfect!
Wiggle plan.
Yep.
Next stage.
That miss was silly though. I just didn't even pick my foot up. Things happen.
Level 20. Level 21.
It's been a while since I played Bingo. Looking through this list, and there's like barely any S21s in the Prime 2 and Prime 1 folders compared to Double X. It's funny to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count 5 mixes I can see in just this stretch of 21s.
All
And,
of those were down already.
yep. But still. Yeah, I'm kind of amazed too still. I don't know. People also suck at reading slow these days, so
There's no
I could totally believe Chaos again.
I thought smells was supposed to be harder.
It should be, but
Chaos again is easy.
yeah, but people suck at reading slow.
I was about to say there's no more surprises in smells like.
Yeah, but that was like all holds anyway, so that's not really an issue. Well, no, there's some of them. Anyways. Oh, let's see if I can move today. Or drill today, one of the two. I'll at least be more warm by the time I actually play this in the marathon, but we'll definitely practice it.
Absolutely perfect!
Oh, I wouldn't either. Problem is, everybody else does. Like I said, everybody modern sucks at reading slow compared to how they used to. That is just a byproduct of we want AV at 700 and higher all the time. There's just a lot of byproducts of everything. Oh, speaking of Tycho, oh man, did Bamco fuck up? Because I just read like posts yesterday, and with the Bamco like Tycho cabs being rolled out across the U.S., the redesign for the drums was really, really bad, to the point where they're basically unplayable for most of them. And that is so sad to see. Like, official release in God knows how long for the U.S., if not even the first U.S. like release, I don't remember. But they completely destroy the cab quality to the point where your launch is screwed. That's sad. Especially considering my mind did it right. We just got the same cabs that International got, and they work perfectly. Like, we haven't had any issues with our cabs so far. Like, we've only had ours on the floor for, what, about 3 weeks now? But they have worked perfectly in that time. So it's just sad to see. I was kind of tempted to play this next one for RTA in Japan, but it didn't have the video, so it would lose a lot of the meanness. I'm not really sure they'd want it on stream anyways. Yeah, it's a mood.
Level 22.
History really does repeat itself in the worst ways possible. I have not played this since that one tournament where I needed to PG this to win, so... Hey, no miss. Hey, I can count.
Absolutely perfect!
I know how to count. 3, 2, 1, go! And for random attention forever, that's not bad.
Next stage.
definitely want to make sure I take advantage of my time. So I've decided for both showcases to do 18 songs instead of my usual 20. Because I figure having a few extra minutes to pace around and get my breath back is good.
Especially since Wolf System is probably going to be banned.
Level 22, level 23.
Especially since I'm also playing this. Did you see Matt's score on this?
No.
Miller's score is freaking ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It was a UG if I remember right. This was a while ago, but still.
Oh, Matt is good at manipulation.
Yeah, and I'm not. I pretty much have to do a whole bunch of stuff legit if I want points for this. Because it's not going to be like how it is before, like I have to get perfects.
Well, you can at least get your SG back.
Yeah, I can. Haven't even gotten back down to FG or MG yet. For not having played that in a while, that was okay. The first couple misses were pretty bad, though.
Middle was good.
Hi, Fingy.
Middle was very good.
Middle was
Wow! You're awesome!
Yeah!
Wow! New record!
I honestly am amazed at that score. I didn't think I was nearly that good.
I'm a TV. Make round of applause.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey. That was you aim
Next
at your
stage.
GP, it's a good up score.
Yeah, what the
You
hell?
take it.
The hell? Like I said, I haven't played that in forever. I haven't played that in a while. The first two misses were so bad too. If I had just not gotten those, I probably could have been like on pace for triple S, but whatever.
Yep. You can do it. I did it.
Wow. There were some good manips too. There was also one part where I forgot to do my usual strats. I ended up getting a miss on the back panel, but that's on me. Because normally when I hit that one hold that faces that way and I'm supposed to do everything facing that way and do it backwards, I usually turn the other way. And I forgot to do that because I was like, what is the score? Just thinking the entire time, what the hell is this score? Yeah, triple S at some point, but not today.
Maybe you should stop thinking weird things when you play.
Too late.
Level 24 over!
Okay, well at least this one is tried and true, and I know exactly what it is. At least I know exactly what's going to happen in this turn. Like, this one's definitely a very reliable pick for me in terms of marathon performance. Definitely feeling a bit slow on sliding across though. Need more powder. Like, that's definitely going to affect me when I get to my planned D26. But we'll worry about that when we get there. That's a problem for Zelo like 30 minutes from now. I didn't get any misses at the end. Yeah, nice jumping at the end.
Excellent! You did a
Could be
really
better.
great job!
Let's do this.
So why did you on this one?
I had it at 1.
Next stage!
I'm pretty sure I got it down to 1 at some point.
You have a bunch of 24 down.
Yeah, and they're all fucking hard. Samara. But like I said, they're all fucking hard. But like I said, this is definitely one of my most reliable 24s. Like, I got a little off here and there, but nothing too bad. Well, those drills just go on and on though at the end, and it takes a lot of focus.
Brain's going,
Mm-hmm. Can you believe this thing is 9 years old now? Holy crap, where has the time gone?
Level 24 over! Difficulty zone single. Difficulty zone level 16.
This is basically my break.
that's a joke, alright.
Yeah, be good. DDR players love their big flowy 8th notes, so this is a good one to kind of play for a country that's known for that. Well, the US as well. I'm playing a different red line chart for Arcade Japan. answer. I love that one so much.
Absolutely perfect!
Like, that's the nice thing about Redline. It has a little bit of everything. You have a really cool, unique chart that looks flashy to play. You have a nice song. And you have a very aesthetically pleasing background. Because I think this is one of ISK's best. Just because it really does just work. And it's very soothing. Even if parts repeat, it's a very soothing BGA to look at. Especially when, like, the starburst rotates and expands.
Man, most of PGAs have their parts repeat.
Yeah, but, like, just this in particular really works for the song. I hope we keep this for at least a little longer. I don't know how long we're keeping this one. We haven't dropped any cross songs yet. That may change next game, but we'll see. I do not know.
Level 16, level 18.
More grandpa charting. We're actually getting quite a few grandpa charts in here. I say quite a few, but there's only 2. Looking at the list again.
Grandpa.
Maybe I wish this was the one time where they edited it just so the tick count could be funny.
This is so quiet.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think it used to be that way.
Absolutely perfect!
I will tell you, this is one of the harder ones, but it's such a fun one. Like, out of the stuff that's in Fiesta 2, this is definitely
Considering people see Fiesta 2.
yeah. No, Pop the Track's great. I think the only chart for Pop the Track I wouldn't recommend is what's S18 right now. That one's least average to very good. The two doubles, well, all doubles really all stand out nicely. Because what is it, D11 right now? Something like that. It might be D9. But whatever the lower double is still pretty interesting for its level.
Well, I have problem with the last 4 steps.
Yeah, that one is kind of a problem, but it's fine. Yeah, that's HP, so it's his only chart for the song.
New tunes. Difficulty zone single. Difficulty zone double.
Thanks. Thank you for catching that. Alright, let's go through suggestions. They're probably going to be mostly harder ones, but I always feel they're building blocks. Let's just go through them real quick.
New tunes. Difficulty zone single. Level 20.
I like Asterios. Asterios is good. Hyperion's fine. V3's cool, but it's a little tough. This is a good one for bracket practice in the middle of the drills and runs. This is a lot of moving around. This is fun, but this is also an upper end 18. Could be a 19. Also upper end. That's good. I've always felt Utopia is pretty easy as a whole, but
I think the level is much easier than the
it depends on the person. Baroque is fun, but it's tough at the end. We play Pop the Track, that one's good. That's an asshole. That one's not too bad at the end. That one's long. That one's unbalanced. That one's fine. This one's pretty fun. Stager's easy if you know gimmicks. That one's fun. That one was fun. This is a really fun half level. It does not let up on the turning though. This one's really fun. This one's also good. Turkey March. That's old. This one's fine for what it is. The game's fun. We'll cover more.
Level 8, level 19.
That'll at least get you started. Anyways, let's go fry some bird real quick. Yeah, Stager. Well, it's funny because I'm actually going to play Stager this set. What D18s are we talking about? Hey, Twinkletoes.
Colon,
Absolutely perfect!
kind of on the border for me. I can see why.
Next stage.
Like, they're definitely on the border for me now. I wouldn't argue one way or the other. I think the thing you can justify for Koa is there's not much break outside of the beginning, which is not when you need a break. Once you start getting into when it's getting more dense, it just kind of packs itself back to back. Also has old wind force patterns, which a lot of people struggle with. It's a good one. Like, it's a perfectly fun one. It's a little more straight than I'd probably want for this song, but it works out fine.
Level 20.
Let's see if I can remember how to play Stager. That would be bad if I couldn't remember how to play Stager of all things. Yeah, Koa's only like a minute and a half. Kinds of practice in this, you'd probably want to play something like Another Truth a lot. Both D18 and D19. That gives a lot of practice for those. The problem is they're also stacked back to back, but they can be helpful. But I would honestly recommend the other ones.
Next
Because they're a lot more isolated. You get used to them over time, and then you start to like them, and then you hate them on a case-by-case basis. Simple. The criteria is what we feel like. What's that me time? But really, the entire gimmick removal was just ridiculously random and made no consistent sense. It was definitely the thing that definitely deserved to be criticized harshly, because there was no consistency to the gimmicks removed. Some of them I will justify, because the one in Beat the Ghost D20 where it's all the way over here suddenly was a piece of shit. And that's coming from somebody who has played that chart over and over. That one gimmick sucked. Because it was literally not on screen until you had to hit it.
Level 20.
That's like the one exception I will give. One of the few. Otherwise it was pretty bad. Nah, I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to keep revising charts again. I think they're sick of doing that. There, Fingy, you can have a backwards bracket just for you. Whatever. So that's sort of my break. Well, I guess the next one's kind of a break. I would say too, but there's also all the people in modern playing who rely on long holds to get health back, and they struggle with a term like beat because there's not a lot of holds,
Next stage.
and they end up basing their criteria off scoring and passing. So that rating ain't gonna be enough. Huh?
I was really mad at Sun 17 where they didn't add any holds at all, and it's still like 500 steps for 17.
Blazing was one of them, I think.
I wouldn't be mad at Blazing, I know how to play Blazing.
Yeah.
It's something else.
Yep. That's exactly
The
it.
ghost can't be downgraded because of the
Level change. Level
It
change.
is pretty hard. I still find it funny for Blazing Nightmare. They put a hold in. They put a hold in at the beginning, the very beginning, and then they pulled a quad hold in at the very end. And if you're used to just hitting sack in the last quad and walking away, you'll miss that giant ass hold and die. It's my business all over again. Papa Gonzalez definitely has some nasty holds, but that chart is also newer. Oh, alright, this ends the gimmick block right here. totally screwed up the end because I hit the wrong pattern. Okay.
Absolutely perfect!
Yeah, isn't that a mood? Now the good thing is that you have a little bit to get on that hole, like a very little bit to get on that hole before it starts ticking, if I remember right. It's not an instant tick thing.
Next stage.
But yeah, you do have to not screw up blazing, or not blazing, gun.
It's like 500 steps and
Yeah, because nobody plays it. Can we push the delete button on that song? Actually, no, don't, because otherwise they also have to delete shortcut. Now you want to keep D22.
well, people want to keep cool probably, but like those single charts are not super bad, but I don't know. A couple additional holes would not hurt. The lower charts are alright because you got it later.
Puncture's 8-bit?
Yeah. It has
Everything-
3 lower charts.
They're all NXA.
No.
Yeah.
And XA only had hard, crazy, and 2 pops. Those are the SDX charts.
I'm pretty sure they're all because lowest should be another normal.
And as a normal is removed.
Get rid of
I'm
it.
talking about list me.
Oh. Okay. I didn't even remember those existed. Like a 3, 6, and 8 for a song I literally never play. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that.
Wow.
Level 23.
Like I play that song once a year, and that's about it. Now I actually have to start trying because I actually have some hard things to play. Ending of this is always pretty hard. I haven't had a great run on it. Haven't had a great run on Phoenix. Good song, at least. So that will at least be a little bit of improvement, but the ending is tough. The ending is hard.
Absolutely
You take what you can get.
perfect! Wow! New record!
This chart's really fun, but I don't play it that often anymore. Yeah, just kind of botched the ending, and it happens. Like I said, it's hard. it's really not that bad. But like I said, it's fun. I still really enjoy that song. That is my second favorite of the video outs. My personal preference was always towards video out G. And unfortunately, it seems like Vosby didn't want to have the other ones in Pump. Because we were considering trying to take G for Infinity. But C was already out in K-Pump by that point. I don't think he wanted to split it. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy with Godstone and Godstone.
Godstone was nice. Godstone was really great for what we needed. And that was definitely the right pick. But yeah, his sax line's really good. And it's really... The thing that really drives early drum and bass Vosby like this is the bass line. That string bass is so good in every single one.
Yeah, you can always recognize Vosby by that bass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Just Kiddin' is gone. It's funny because this was supposed to be an original song. Like, he composed it for Pump after talking to him, but it ended up going in as world music. I guess licensing terms had changed at some point, and it just never really got any play after Prime 2. Well, it's not... They put it down as world music, even though it was supposed to be an original.
Consider they pretty much forgot it existed because I had to poke Macton about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to poke people. Well, Enhanced Reality was always a license. It was supposed to be a preview tune for Infinity because we had it in since release for the shortcut, but we just never edited it. But we never put it in arcade until after K-Pump already did. We were lucky they let us use the same BGA. We just couldn't use their charts. I don't know. Ask them the same thing for Rave Until the Night Is Over, because we confirmed with Diamasha that they relicensed Rave Until the Night Is Over for XX, but they dropped the song.
What's one from Smash?
Hmm?
What's one from Smash? Oh, Rainspark.
Yeah, Rainspark. Rainspark wasn't exactly popular after Fiesta Days anyways.
Well, to be fair, the contest charts, while
Yeah, I know,
awful,
But Rainspark just didn't really get play.
I blame the charts.
Hey, Dutsky. Yeah. Business decisions are weird, and there are some things I will defend, but that is not one of them. Where you've already paid for the song, you might as well use it. No, because at this point the licenses probably ran out. Like here, I'll tell you what I can tell you about Seize My Day, because we directly had work with that. So we licensed that for a 5-year period, so starting from 2016. That's a big reason why it stayed in Prime and XX, because they still had that license, and they granted the use for that. When Phoenix was coming out, it was already 2023, past that 5-year point, so they had to relicense it and decided not to. I don't know. Andamiro organization definitely gets a little cluttered, because I remember talking with Nimgo about the S19 for Noisance 2 added in Prime 2's Quest Zone, because it had no credit. I asked him about it, and he was just like, I don't know who made it. It just showed up in my files one day. It's likely Conrad's, judging by the style, but no confirmation. I never asked him about that.
So Conrad is the ghost.
Probably.
New tunes. Use your difficulty zone level setting to level 18. Level 24.
Oh, why did I pick this one? Like, it's good, but why did I pick this one? I do, Mitan. That being said, this is a very good chart, but it's gonna murder me. Because I've got 24, 25, 26, and 27 after this. And at least we'll have gone through the whole practice set. Yeah. Yeah, the pump team is extremely small for people that are actually, like, full-time in office. It's kind of ridiculous that they managed to put out a game as well as they kind of do for how small the team is. I think they've definitely gotten more people on board for lately, because there were definitely more credits in Phoenix and Rise, especially Rise. Yeah, I still get tripped up by that one part and didn't go look at it. Chart's hard.
Yes! Your skills are really amazing!
Partially pure passion, partially I need a paycheck.
Partially, if not me, who else?
Nah, I don't think he's returning to full-time. You know, he and his, if you follow his social media, he and his wife do some restaurant work. They're pretty funny together, but I think he's happy no longer being on AM's leash. Because he was a producer and in-house employee for a couple years. But ever since the end of Prime 2, he's been like, nah, I'm out, I'm getting married, bye.
Yep, I'm married, I need to sustain my wife now.
It's funny because both of them were on the step-making team. So we don't have just one step-maker family in the series. Yeah, Moonlight's classic. And most of it has aged very well as a whole still.
I still think Crazy is one of the...
It's one of the best old charts. It's still one of the best old charts. Even Nightmare's still very good.
I suck at some parts of Crazy, but I think it's made really, really well. Which is surprising because usually I don't like countless singles.
Yeah. But anyways, going back to Nimgo, there was definitely a period where we thought he was like completely done with the Animiro things. Because there was a decent amount of stuff he did for XX. But he didn't really participate in like the post-COVID patches. And he only had a small handful of songs in Chrono Circle. And after like the halfway point for the game, we didn't see his name anywhere else. So we thought he'd just up and left, especially since his name wasn't even on the Phoenix teaser at the time. So he probably did actually leave for a while and then he decided to come back.
It feels like nowadays he's like, oh, I love this song, I want to work on this.
Pretty much. Which explains the good jump in chart quality.
Level 25.
Yeah, that's cool. Hi, Gasme. Hope you're well, ma'am. I need some hope for playing this. This ending's tough. botched that one run. It was a good score otherwise.
Unbelievable! You are
It's still pretty good, but everything added up at the very end. Like I said, still pretty good. Yeah, he definitely went in on Halcyon. Which is funny,
next stage.
because his first couple songs came in, and I was just like, did he write stuff before he left that was just shouldered? And then we ended up getting more stuff like Tomboy and Murdoch, and it's like, no, he's actually definitely back. And I think we're all pretty okay with that. Anyways, pretty good cleaner run. Just have to do a little bit better at the end.
I was definitely not bored Nimbo work in Phoenix.
Yeah, for the most part, he actually did very well in Phoenix.
He was into shit.
Yeah, because XX Nimgo definitely looked like he was throwing in the towel at times. Phoenix Nimgo was weird in the best way possible. We like weird Nimgo way more than boring Nimgo.
I don't really like sideways Nimbo.
Is that just him being at home? Nah. Every step maker has their highs and low points over the series.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Hot Trail coming back certainly wasn't a thing I had on my bingo card back then.
Level 26, over!
Alright, well here's what I was gonna play, that I need to play. Yeah, I don't want it any faster than that because I still have to read the rest of the chart. I don't know. I think you could probably trust Dulky, considering Giselle came out. I would say that's a meme. Good thing this song starts with a 20-second break. And then I only have to just go for a minute and a half. Jupin's mostly fine. It's just annoying, which is fine. It's appropriately annoying. I think there are things that he does too often. So, there are definitely things that need to work. Whatever. We're gonna play that again. It's just been a while since I played it, so my legs are not used to it.
You did it!
Let's play that again. It's just been so long since I played it. I think Boca is painful, but in the way it should be to change things up. Hey, Ellie. Well, I'm still trying to get my handle back on for this chart. I need to, like, actually push the ending because 232 is no joke to stream. Oh. Get myself to readjust here. So I'm not going to really have a foot speed warm-up going into this, so I'm going to have to really push. Like, the closest I'm getting to this BPM-wise is 201. Unless we count windmill, but I don't. Well, there is rush hour, but those end up all earlier in the set, so they're not really going to help. Chart's pretty hard still. Binary Star was fun. I had a lot of fun with that one. Good song. But I don't think we'll be getting any more Synth Wolf after that. Because that one was hanging around in M for quite a while. Okay. Need to go. Just go. Push. That's so many grades. Gotta push.
Next stage.
Now let's at least bring this up to a AAA, because I should be doing that at this point. It's just so much fucking work. It's so hard at the end. Like, chart is great. Like, this is a legitimately very good chart. It's just, that is so hard. Because like I said, you have like the 20-second intro where you're doing nothing. So the rest of it's like a minute and a half all packed aside from that one opening slowdown. Everywhere that looks like a break is not a break in this chart. There is no such thing as a break in this chart aside from the opening. Alright, we'll just go for it. The thing is, I have not passed it since my first pass, so I really just need to do it. Well, to be fair, this originally came out at M. At least the singles did. You can blame BME for that one. Okay, hold on. Hold it.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
Yes, brain. That is the wrong arrow.
Game over.
Now, if we actually had BME style on this chart would have been a lot more awkward. Don't get me wrong, I like Eric. And singles is fine for the most part, but I do not imagine those kinds of patterns working well for doubles.
New teams. Difficulty zone level 17. Level 26 over.
I have told them that, like, hey, we need to kind of cut down on the hardcore next game, kind of get a little bit more variety in. Because there were things that, they took BMSs in hardcore Tennessee things that were popular. Problem is they took everything all at once, so it felt very flooded. And honestly, some of the less popular stuff was better for the game. Like this, Alice and Misanthrope, stuff like that. Legs, come on. Come on, legs. Don't give up on me now.
You did it!
Right?
Next stage.
That was a decent start too. It just couldn't maintain it. Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll start on that now.
Oh, my head. Ooh, the head is knocking. Definitely have to stop after the song. I wouldn't mind a Chunghwa Bonjam Hey just to like get my legs going and forget about the pain for at least 10 seconds while I get through the end here. The thing about this chart is that most people do not score well on it. Like, this is one of the lowest scoring 26s, I think, just because the ending is so hard. Man, this one pulls no punches. It's a good one, but man, doing foot speed at this age is definitely starting to get hard. I'm in my mid-30s at this point, and things can be very difficult. No, I'll just good chain it instead. If I hadn't dropped before then, that would have been nice. Would have been nice if I didn't die before then. Cause fuck.
You did it!
Oh, my legs. Oh, I'm just grandpa at this point. I'm just PIU grandpa.
Next stage.
Well, most of the Chargers on the team are very good players themselves. Like, I know Sonny has Expert 8. Fefems needs no introduction to that. But EXE himself is a very good player. Nimgo is, I know he's passed Bamera in the past a long time ago. Who else is really? Diesel's at like Expert 10. I know he's past 27s. Like, most of the people on the step team are honestly very good players. I will say everybody who is on the team right now, even if they may not be like the strongest player, they are competent enough to write game, like official charts for a game. Everybody is capable. Now, just because you're a good player doesn't necessarily mean you're a good chart writer, and just because you're a good chart writer doesn't necessarily mean you're a good player. Those things are kind of intertwined, but not the same. Because I remember a very, very old FFM's UCS, the very first chart I saw from him, and it was really hard, and it was very not good. And look where he is today. A very solid charter overall. Who definitely comes up with some interesting things at times. Oh, Monkey FFMs wasn't even the thing I was thinking of. That at least ended up in a game. Thinking luck. I don't know about EXE's tournament history, but he did win in the first, the Fiesta EX UCS chart contest. That was where Hardcore of the North came from. Like, that is exactly where Hardcore of the North single came from. Yeah, the early EXE things were very mixed. Now they're mixed in different ways, but usually good. That was pretty bad at the end. No, you're not getting VJ back. I don't even want VJ back. Okay, at least we got through it again. At least got through it again. God damn it, kicks the crap out of me.
Next stage.
And I'm not gonna get like 6 tries to do it like I just did. Yeah, I'm definitely too hungry. So. Now down scroll, a proper down scroll where the arrows are flipped the right way is more of a possibility on the table. Now that they've like 100% seen how people like it in Rise. They're not exactly a fan of implementing things that they don't test the waters with first, which is not always the best thing I agree with. But considering that,
Hey,
it's a lot more likely to actually be fixed or have some proper implementation.
I will need to implement a completely new mod.
That's fine. Yep.
It's not like retrofitting something into existing game.
Game over.
There's other stuff to take into consideration, especially, well, we need to actually look at how RIP looks like on down scroll in Rise. See if they made it look like it should
Didn't say
during the
but
gimmick.
not makes the gimmick readable.
That's all we need to go look at.
There was a problem.
In
with-
half double, yeah. Half double was bad. Single was fine. We'll take a look at that. I hope so. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I know not too big a stream since I haven't played since Saturday, but we will have more streams for tournament practice. Not tournament practice, event practice. So I will be playing this for Fast Pace for Pride 2025. Not this coming Saturday, but next coming Saturday. As well as Doom 64 that same day. So I get to play Doom 64, rest for about 20-30 minutes, and then set up for this and die immediately after. Isn't that appropriate? It'll be fun. Like, thankfully, the Doom 64 category is just watch me die speed, which is pretty easy to derust. So I'm not worried about that. It's really this I'm worried about. And also, since we're already on the topic of stream things, I will be playing an RTA in Japan for next month, at the end of next month. So it's scheduled, my run for Phoenix is scheduled for the 31st Japan time, which will be like, I think it's like 9 p.m. Central on the 30th, something like that. So that'll be fun. I've got a different set up for that. I've already got the song list made. But once this is done for end of month, we will start practicing for RTA in Japan because I really want to give a good showcase for that. Because thankfully, the wonderful Kino and Yudai both reached out to me offering to do commentary, which is funny because I was going to ask them, but they beat me to the punch and asked me first. I'm like, yes, please. And they are incredibly experienced and very friendly. Both of them, wonderful commentators. Like, I don't know how much speedrunning Yudai does outside of dance games, but I know Kino is very good at a lot of things. But I'll have them on commentary. Anyways, let me see if I can find y'all a host, see who's doing some stuff. Oh. My mouth is very dry, so I am ready to go. We're gonna go over to Sky Compass. Looks like she's doing some art. Oh yeah, that's right. Cy Jumbo. Forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. The Cy games were funny last I saw them. Those were like hilarious runs. In the best way possible. Anyways, go say hi to Sky, go have some fun. And I'll see y'all whenever I do next stream. Thanks for watching, everyone.